That's all right, Tommy. Appreciate you being here and hanging out. Glad you're here. I'd like to welcome everybody. Ian, Tommy, Richard. Um, let's kind of go back through. We got Chris. We got Robert. I think I said Robert. Let's see. Oh, we missed Brickhouse. Sorry, Brickhouse. All right, here we are. Yeah, I know. It's. I've had my heater on in my shop, and I've had that on for about an hour, and it's just this little guy right here. And anyway, I got this little thing for Christmas from my lovely wife. It has nice little earmuffs. And tell you what, it's awesome. Looks like Boss Man's in. Hey, Boss Man. Let's see here. We've got John Bradley. John, welcome. I did put the link in here. If anybody wants to join, you're more than welcome to be an earworm, talk. And Nick, how you doing, buddy? I saw your live this morning on Instagram. That was really cool. He's getting really good with the airbrush, guys. He's following suit with what David's doing. And Stace is in. Welcome, Stacy. Stace. So, I like to keep these to about an hour. Looks like Mike's in. How you doing, Mike? But I guess we'll just have people filter in, and I'll keep coming back and forth. And I'm going to put this in one more time. Anybody wants to be an earworm, you're more than welcome to. Happens, Mike. Definitely happens. So, what we're doing today, if you notice on the title, it says, "Excuse me." We're going to be part of the Funnel Club. And a lot of us don't want to be part of the Funnel Club on purpose. I'm going to take a drink here for a minute. But, matter of fact, I need to grab something. Sorry about that. But I thought it would be kind of a fun little challenge. I know that there's thousands of challenges out there, and I don't want to take away from anybody else's challenge. But if you feel the need, here I've got a challenge for you too. So I think a lot of people know Joy. Joy mentioned in a comment, I don't know, 3-4 days ago about, I was in Jay's live, JAU Woodworks, my Australian mate, Um, hey, Mark. Welcome, buddy. Anyway, she said it'd be really cool to make funnels. So the challenge is, if you want to anyway, is to make a real wood funnel. Now, here's the challenge though, is you can make it as thick or as thin as you want, but you have to use the skew. Only the skew, nothing but the skew, and a drill bit. That's it. So if you take the challenge, I'd really love to see what people come up with. I bet there are some people out there who are just incredible, who will definitely top anything that I've done. But I did mine last night on Jay's. I'm sorry, Robert. Um, but I did this little guy in Jay's live last night, and I was just doing the practice. But you look at it, the walls on this thing are about maybe a mil, maybe two. And this used to be completely round, and now it's not. So anyway, I throw the gauntlet out. If anybody wants to do that, go ahead and do that. I'd love to see what you guys come up with. So in going along with that, what I'm going to do tonight, I've got 3 different pieces of wood. I'm only going to use a skew, and we're going to think a little small tonight. Tonight for you over in the UK, today for me, and those in the States. We're sticking with the funnel theme, but we're going to see what we can make with something like this. Or I've seen other things that I'm going to try one other thing tonight. Hopefully it works. Keep your fingers crossed and hope for me. But it's along the same lines and nothing but skew. So there it is. Let me switch cameras here. That way you're not seeing my ugly mug. All right. So what we're going to work with first is I've got a piece of found on the ground, excuse me, which I do believe is juniper. It has some interesting markings on the inside, and then on the outside, we'll see what happens with that. I have a piece of oak, and we'll see if we can get to that. That one I'm a little afraid of because oak is so hard. And a piece of poplar. That's actually what I just did that little martini glass out of, is with this. But let's see what we can do with this and get going. Hey, Gav, welcome, buddy. I want to do a shout out to Gav. This community is awesome, and I did a shout out to Robert Sorby, and I have just about every tool other than a spindle gouge. And soon as Gav saw that I was doing that with Robert Sorby, he sent me a spindle gouge all the way from England, wherever he's at. Gav, you just unbelievable. You guys in this network and this community, you guys are fantastic. All right, well, let's get going and see what happens. I love using the skew. So long as you keep it sharp, it's an amazing tool. Now, I don't want to take too much of this down off of here. I just want to get it to a round section. So you can see almost immediately the way that this is taking your cuts, it's already leaving a shine on here. Now I want to leave just kind of a natural edge on here, so I don't want to get too close. All right, so now here comes the fun part. Sorry, I had to take a little gander at the chat. So now the trick is, for what I want to do, is you want to leave all your meat on here while you're hollowing this out. The reason being is you set your funnel and how or what width and how deep you want it, and because you can just do a real small depth of it, or you can go as deep as you want. I'm going to go a little deeper in here. Oops. Don't like it when I do that. This smells almost like cedar. Now, the thing I need to be careful about is I know that this, it's not real deep, but I could get into some trouble with that. Just take that little lip off, round it down. Like that. Bring that down around so you guys can see maybe a little better. Oh, my mom popped in. Hello, Mom. Not too often your mom pops in. Okay, so I think I'm actually deep enough on this. I'm just going to get this little nub out of here. Make it so that it is a funnel. There we go. And then just give it just a nice shape in there. This is going to be pretty. We got some nice pink in here, and all right. now let's switch to the other side, and we're going to do the stem on it. So we still need to be careful. I don't want to lose that edge. I'm going to switch to my bigger skew. And don't be afraid to keep stopping and starting, because that way you're not going to go through the edge. And this is also really good so you can practice your beads and coves, and just as you're taking this section down. So I was just doing that for fun. That had no reason for that, but all right. So I'm still pretty thick, right around here. I could actually probably take a little out of here. Don't usually like to come at it with the bar on this edge, but nice and gentle cuts. I'm going to move this over just a little bit. I'm with you, Mike. I love the peeling cut. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, a little bead here. Take that edge right off. Whoops. Getting some nice color through there. That's great. Okay, I don't want to go down too far because I want to use that as my bottom and my base. So, whoops. And then just continue to do those peeling cuts. I'm actually going to make this really thin stem, or at least try anyway. Sometimes the heartwood doesn't want to cooperate. But this is actually pretty stout, so I think we're going to be all right. Just continue to take those nice sweeping cuts. And you can still see that there's a shine on there because the skew is just closing up those pores and making it a really nice finish. And we'll just put just a little tiny bead down in the bottom of there. I could probably go a little bit thinner on that, but I'm not going to. Now you have to be careful. If you've already done this, don't go back to this. I'm just going to finish this up a little bit, because if you put too much pressure on that, that's going to snap. You want to just give it just an ever so slight natural edge. So this little rough spot we could actually take out with sandpaper. And also, I mean, see how much that's moving now? Got to be really careful. And even though this is torn out a little bit, that's okay. I mean, it just kind of gives it a little bit of natural edge to it. And I am going to take this down just a teeny bit. Okay, so here we are 30 minutes into it. Time to hit the sandpaper. Why, thank you, Eva. Welcome, by the way. I don't know who else has jumped in here. My apologies, but... Oh, Baz, hey, welcome. Let me kind of scroll back through the... Mr. Dubois, welcome, sir. Glad you could make it. Glad you did. All right, well, I'm going to do a little sandpaper on here, and then we'll take it off just to give it a little finish, and then we'll give it a spray finish later. But this actually has some really nice rings in it, and so this, I believe, is 120 grit. Just enough to knock off the edge, smooth everything out. And you got to be careful. You can't put a lot of pressure on there, because remember, that thing will flex and it'll break right off on you. So you just hold it on there and let the sandpaper do the work. Same thing while you're on the inside. Just put it in there and let the sandpaper do the work. I'm going to speed that up just a tad. Okay. So now, I don't like how big this base is right here. I'm going to take that down just a little bit, and I'm going to show you guys what the grain is like on this. So let's just take that down. Let's just get a little color into it. That's not bad. And I'm going to round over the edge on it. Okay. So with this is just a little homemade sanding sealer. And I'm pretty liberal with it because I like to have it get in where it needs to go, and most of it's alcohol anyway. It's just going to evaporate, but it has that little bit of shellac in it. And I just spray it in there because it's going to work around itself. And then don't even put any pressure on it. Just work it in. So that actually, look at the reds in there. That's beautiful. And that's going to be really pretty as well. When the alcohol dries, you can put a small finish on there. And let's go ahead and part that one off. All right. So sorry I had to take a little drink there. I'm going to hit this edge a little bit because it's a little rough. See if maybe I could take some of the fuzzies off. Just not a lot of pressure, just enough to let it do its thing. Yeah, that did it. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so a little bit more sanding sealer on there. You don't want to leave the edge on that because if you're going to spray it with something, it's going to it's going to suck in. And, you know, I'm probably preaching to the choir. I don't know why I'm doing that because there's a lot of you guys that are out there and gals that have been doing this a heck of a lot longer than me. And you know all the tricks and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, if there's anybody that's new, okay, I'm going to part that off and then we'll switch to something else. I'm going to use my Robert Sorby. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Okay, hand on one side, fingers around. Just nice and gentle, nice and gentle. Eat that away. And there we go. This is a little thicker than I wanted, but it's still pretty cool. And I don't know if you can, whoops. There we go. So, that being said, there's number one. Let's do number two. This time, we're going to do the oak. I'm sure that is going to be a lot harder than what I just did. And let's make sure that gets centered right. Bring in my tailstock. Anybody have any questions for me? Or I really do appreciate you guys showing up and hanging out. I'll throw the link in here one more time if anybody feels like they want to come in and be an earworm and £170. Holy cow. Yeah, I know the trying to lose the weight thing. I'm actually on a keto diet. And pasta, breads, rice, all of that yummy stuff is off the menu. And I'm just doing a general in the middle size up on this because I know it is not square, but that will actually do for what I want to do. So we're 45 minutes into this. Thank you guys again for hanging out, and I really appreciate your support. I really do. I love being part of this community, and I love being able to watch other people. And Wayne Clasper, he's amazing. Nick, Stacy, ouch. Mark, by the way, Mark, he has a live coming up here at 1 o'clock my time. I'm not sure what time it's going to be over in the UK, but be sure to hang out with Mark. He's a fantastic wood turner as well. If you guys get a chance, Jay from AU Wood Turning, he's over in Australia. Pop in, hang out with him for a little bit. He's a good turner too. He's fairly new, but JP, I don't know if I'm that good to do that. I think it'd be kind of cool, but I don't know, that kind of so many people watching. Ooh. All right. So here again, we're going to start with the skew. This is oak. This is going to be a whole lot harder than that other stuff. Just take down the edge. Yeah, we still have some little ways to go. Whew. So this one's going to be a lot smaller than what I want, but that's all right. We've got a little bit of time. Let's just do it and see what happens, see what it turns out to be. All right, I think we got most of that off. Nice. Maybe I'll just make a shot glass with the time that we have left. But so let's put a nice little edge on it, because I'm not going to... We could make a funnel. Matter of fact, why don't we? I'll hurry through this. So this is basically like you're turning the top. That's one of the reasons why I like using the skew. Is you can just do things real nice and fast. Uh-oh. I think that is a little bit thinner than I wanted to go, but that's okay. Okay. So now, here comes the fun part. I should have left a little bit more meat on this edge, but I'm trying to hurry here. Now, one thing I think I'm going to do just to make it a little bit faster, I'm going to cheat a little bit, but like I said, the challenge is only a skew and a drill bit. Get that out of the way. And pray it doesn't rip through what I just drilled. I think we're going to be okay. Whew. Okay, so we got 10 minutes. We could do this in 10 minutes. Oh, knew it. Ah, should not have drilled it first. Left it too weak. Oh well. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, let's. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. It's a nice little plug. That's what you get for hurrying. So, the challenge is out there. Make a funnel. Like I said, you know, you can make it as thin as you want or as ornate as you want. But let's see what you can turn. Eva, it's a saying we have here. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I don't know where that came from. Yeah. So anyway, we have 15 people here. Thank you so much. JP, reach out to me. Maybe February. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I'm not freezing today because I have 2 pairs of pants on. I've got my hoodie on. I've got polar fleece on under here. I've got my hat that my lovely wife gave me that has ear flaps, and I can take that off because nobody's here. But, okay, challenge is out there, guys. Yeah, I have long johns on. The only reason why you can't see my breath is because this heater is going. Anyway, well, thank you again for hanging out. Remember, Mark, 1 o'clock my time, which is about an hour. Join him, hop on. And I'm not sure if there's going to be anybody else later on tonight. No, I'm not smoking again. I never do smoke. Glad I don't have that monkey on my back. Yeah, aren't the ear flaps attractive? It's pretty cool, right? No, I'm in Utah. Utah Utes. Hey, Chris, that's okay. I'm kind of catching everybody I know in the UK right at dinner time. I had to pop up my live an hour. Kind of glad I did, because when I came in here at 10 o'clock this morning, it was still really, really cold. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and close this up. Gav, I want to say thank you again. Yeah, it probably won't arrive for probably a month, maybe longer. I mean, especially being that you've sent it from the UK. Hey, Florida Bearded. Welcome, sir. Glad you made it. Just in time for us to sign off. But go see Mark. Mark's on at 1. And like I said, Wayne, definitely inspiration. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention as well. Anybody who has stickers, I do have stickers. They're not very big. They're what you see on my lathe, just, maybe about a silver dollar size, whatever. But I'd love to swap with you. I do have a poster. Let's see if I can swap that around. Hold on a second. But get with me on Instagram or Instant Messenger. That's my poster. As you can see, another shout out to Louis from Woodworking 2207. I won a sander from him. Thank you very much, Louis. I'm still looking for the sandpaper for this little guy. But can't wait to use it. Thank you, Louis. Anybody who doesn't know wood turning by me, ME, go see her. She does some fantastic work. She's like right along the lines of Kim Tippin. She's actually a Utahn as well. She lives in my state and like maybe 15 minutes from me. She's not really part of the community. I don't know why, but I'm trying. But you should look for her videos, subscribe to her. Hodge, absolutely. Subscribe to him. Blue Light Turner, Nick, Stacy. Oh, yeah, that's me. Axe. Hey, I like the axe. I haven't tried the Yorkshire, but, maybe when I run out of my axe, I'll try the Yorkshire. We got Try Not and the Wood Shop. You guys, thank you so much. But yes, I would love to swap stickers with people. And just get with me, like I said, on Instagram, on Messenger, and let's swap. So anyway, 1 hour is up, and I'm going to turn into a pumpkin, either that or a popsicle, more than likely a frozen popsicle. So guys, thank you again very much from my heart. I really appreciate your support. I'm not wanting to really grow my channel, so to speak. That's not why I'm on here. But if you want to come in and support me, help me, you know, share that I'm out there. I would love to have new friends. Definitely, everybody needs new friends, and you guys are the best. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Guys, thanks again. Have a good day, good evening, sleep well. Bye.